So here I am in class, kids. I just walked in to pick up some stuff on Saturday morning, and I don't even know how to describe what it feels like being in here. But this is our room, and nobody's in it. The building only has Mr. Webster, familiar posters on the wall, all of your kind of things that you left, and none of you are sitting at any of these tables. Just such a bizarre experience, and it's kind of a weird, eerie, quiet. All you hear is the humming of the air conditioning. So I miss you, and I know that you're probably glad not to have the structure and getting up early in the mornings, but again, it's just weird being, here's my desk with nothing on it, and smartboard hasn't been used or touched. The hallways are completely quiet. There's nobody out there. It's dark. But we'll do learning online, and it just won't be inside of this classroom. It was great to do that Zoom with you guys the other day. That was actually just yesterday, where I Zoomed with maybe about 30 to 40 of you. I'm looking forward to kind of hearing from you digitally instead of calling you right now and you raise your hand. Hey, yes, so Mackenzie, what was the answer to that question? And there's Mackenzie doesn't sit there anymore because nobody's there. Or, oh, Mia, are you behind me over there? No, nobody's there because the class is empty. I know I'm being kind of silly, but I mean, it's just kind of a bizarre, we're going to have to do all this stuff online rather than doing it in the classroom. So I'll miss that classroom interaction with you guys, but we'll try to make it as doable and as engaging as possible throughout the next few weeks or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to show you the inside of the classroom. I keep kind of revolving around because it's just so weird that nothing is kind of different in the walls, but everything is different in terms of the vibe of the room. Okay? So goodbye. No bell to ring. You just hang up and end the Zoom video, or click next, or submit, and then wait for me to reply that way. I miss you guys, and hopefully we'll catch up with a few more Zoom videos, and maybe I'll do more YouTube videos to kind of give you directions in a way that's kind of a little bit more verbal and not just written in Schoology. But have a great weekend, be safe, and keep social distancing. Okay, so that was your classroom. It may or may not be the last time you see it, but I also wanted to send out a message of support and reassurance to you guys and let you know that us as educators, your teachers, our role at this point, especially during this particularly uncertain time, is to be a reassuring presence in your lives. It's important that you know that we support you, and that is first and foremost our role now during this time when you may be feeling uncertain, you may be feeling a little bit scared, you may wonder what's going to happen next. You have all these natural feelings, and you may be kind of in a mode that you've never been in before of not knowing how to handle the situation that's been thrust upon all of us. So what you need to know is that us as teachers, we're here to be for you as calming a presence as possible and as helpful a resource as possible. We'll answer your questions, and we'll also give you a forum, I will give you a way for you to kind of share what you're doing that is maybe some successful ways to overcome and cope with the social distancing kind of time period that we're in. So I just wanted you to know that that is our job first. That our job is to reassure you and be a calming presence for you and be literally a support for you. I know that some families really are struggling during this time, and other families are finding ways to cope with what we're going through. And students are in those same various different positions. Everybody's got individual circumstances. So there's going to be ways for you to reach out in Schoology and kind of just share those things, and also to ask me questions in Schoology. And I also wanted to know that once those things are kind of established, that you feel like you're reassured, you feel a little bit more calm and comfortable with the situation that you're in, then that's when the education piece comes in. That's when kind of continuing the learning happens. But first and foremost, I really wanted you to know that you saw the inside of my classroom, you saw how empty it was, and it might have reminded you of how different things were not just that long ago, only a few weeks ago, than they are now. But that we are still here. All of us educators, all of us teachers are going to keep in touch with you and keep working with you and stay in your lives and most importantly in your lives as a support piece to help you get through this emotional time. And then we put the education into motion where you're given some opportunities to continue your learning, but we're not going to overwhelm you. Our role is not to overwhelm you with lots of schoolwork that would be unmanageable. We'll give it to you in manageable chunks. It's important that you know that, and we'll give you opportunities to do it in ways that will work for you. So please keep that in mind, and please reach out to me. Obviously, I still miss you guys, and I'm happy to get back into getting into contact with, answering questions, with providing information to you that you can work with, and also providing a lifeline and support with you. Okay, so have a great day, and I hope to hear from many, many of you soon.